Hey, want to skip those ads and get early access and bonus episodes of all Banana for Scale shows? Hop on over to truestory.fm/join and discover all the cool perks that come with being a member of the Banana for Scale family. Coming up, we put a secret dungeon on a bagel.
Link sound effect where you find that secret dungeon.
I was holding that back. I was going to surprise you with that. But okay, well, yeah. Can you do it one more time?
I don't know how it's like.
Yes, yeah. It's oh man, that was the most magical sound when I was growing up. You find something, you just like you click on a like you push a statue or you click a little like impression and it becomes a depression and it's like just we're going to talk about like sounds that trigger an immediate response in us a little bit further down the page. But yeah. Greetings, Verse Jumpers. I'm not Lester Ryan Clark.
And I'm not Keenan Diaz.
We're another version of them from another universe, and this is another episode of Every Minute of Everything Everywhere All at Once, a show where we attempt to explain, evaluate, enlighten, and elucidate the Academy Award-winning film Everything Everywhere All at Once. Okay, so our minute begins with Evelyn reaching for a button.
And it ends with her reaching for joy.
Yes, folks, and can you tell I was really reaching to link the first and last moments of our minute together this time. But let's get back to the top of this minute. You'll remember Evelyn had just wiped her father's snot all over his lips and in his mouth, and that was weird and gross enough for her to successfully verse jump. Our minute opens as she opens her eyes to find herself in the same room? What are we doing here still?
Yeah, I like the pretty subtle feeling like zoom out as she comes to, right? It's very fast. Not subtle, fast is what I meant. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It is the same room, but something has changed. Something or someone. Wow, that was two in a row. But no, Evelyn is different. Her hair is tied back, and she is dressed in what I first took as some sort of staff uniform. It's a green vest over a white short sleeve shirt. Made me think of like hotel housekeeping.
Right.
Yeah. We'll see in later shots she also has like this little handheld like carrier bucket with like cleaning supplies and stuff.
Right. So she's not dressed as probably what the maintenance people at the real IRS look like, right? And when you work in an office, they don't look like hotel maids. They're not made to like be customer servicey and that kind of thing. But it's just immediate, right? We look at her, and as we start to see her, we're like, okay, this is cleaning staff. We understand what this is, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like accurate, but it feels correct to us.
It's enough. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're going to see that she has like a feather duster, which I think is the least of people's concerns. The people who clean up at the real IRS buildings is dust. That's probably not really on their checklist. Yeah.
Did you use? Someone didn't use the professional feather duster.
Right. All the maintenance staffs that I've worked with at Target and at the university level, like they do not dust our offices. That sounds like government waste, fraud, and abuse to me. If you're hiring people to just dust your little statues
to dust things,
for dig long. Yeah. And then one other thing is, we make this transition, right? And it's all in Evelyn's face. So we have costume and performance, and then we're also losing her injuries, her battle damage on her face. Yeah.
Yeah. She looks like fresh and fresh and bright and clean. Yeah.
Right. Unpunched, whatever the word for is. That.
Whatever that is. Yeah. And the first thing we hear in this new universe, we hear it immediately, is this beeping, which I misremembered as like more brazen and jarring. But it's actually kind of quiet. It's almost like it's designed to be non-intrusive, but still get your attention. Not like the alarm on your phone, which is awful and gives you PTSD. There are certain sounds like also like the sound on Zoom when someone joins a call that like I can no longer tell if it's just like poor design that makes me hate it or just like association with like work or meetings or whatever, right? I'm sure it's a combination, but like do you have a sound like that like physically makes you tense up?
That's really interesting, because people might not remember Skype anymore because Zoom took over Skype completely.
Right.
But Skype used to have a really friendly sort of meeting join up. Boo, 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 boo,
Mm-hmm,
boo,
mm-hmm.
boo. But yeah, Zooms are not as friendly, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe because we use it so much. The jarring noise that I have is the Amber Alert, which is supposed to be jarring, but it did make me just disable the Amber Alerts on my phone, which is the exact opposite of the point.
So jarring enough to where it's like, I physically don't want to listen to this.
I don't want to look at that. Yeah. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, what a cool idea. That's really great. That'll work. And then the second time I was like, no. Just shut that right off.
Yeah. So there needs to be there needs to be some kind of like in between, some happy medium.
Right.
But I think I do remember like reading that people actually get, because like back in the day when the alarm clocks were just those digital alarm clocks, you weren't using your phone, like they all kind of had the same alarm sound. And I heard that like we don't use that sound in like sound effects anymore unless we want people to actually get like that kind of, because like everybody was waking up to that sound. And I think like just the collective has come to like physically detest it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're talking about that, like I kind of have the opposite about a sound that's supposed to be jarring and terrible. But in Hawaii, I don't know how often, like every quarter, every month, I can't remember now, they would test the tsunami sirens. And now that's like this nostalgic thing for me, because when you move to the mainland, you don't notice that they're not playing the tsunami sirens and testing them out every once in a while.
Right.
But yeah, when I went back home for the first time and then heard them again, I was like, oh yeah. And it is, it's a terrible just as you would expect. But I was like, oh yeah, it's like home.
Yeah. No. I mean, I think all of us do that. Like, things that are like meant to inspire fear or alarm or things like that, like or just like any kind of like negative, or the smell of cigarette smoke or something like that is one for me, I think. Somebody said, actually, one of my students said, and they were getting like flack for it from the other students, and I had to step in, but they were like talking about the ride at Disneyland. I think it was Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep.
And they were talking about one of the other teachers was joking about it's like, oh God, I bet that water is filthy. And one of the students spoke up and said, oh, but like it smells so nice. Like I love the smell, like whenever I go on that ride.
Yeah.
And I immediately understood what they meant. But like the other students was, you like the smell of that dirty, nasty water? And I was like, no. Like that's because the memory is more powerful than like if you sit and think about why the water smells like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it doesn't smell like the ocean. It doesn't smell like a swimming pool with the chlorine. It's that pirate's water is distinct.
It smells
like nothing else in the world.
If I had to put a word to it, it would be briny. But no, it's like if you really stop and think about it, it's like the smell of fallen leaves or the smell of rain. Like biologically, those are like nasty, gross smells.
Right.
But not to you, because like those are like childhood memories or whatever,
Yeah, I don't remember if I've talked about this on the show, but like I have a lot of friends who are stoners and are drug people in general, and I've never done a drug, and I like learning about that from them. And once one of my friends was like, "Smell this," he just grinded some weed up, some bud up, and I was like, "Smell this? Doesn't that smell great?" I was like, "No, dude, that smells awful." Like you really think? I was like, "Whoa, that's some crazy aspect of this." And then I don't know, like a year after that, I was like, wait a minute, that's what I have with coffee. Coffee smells to me like, I just can't wait. But objectively, coffee must smell terrible to people who don't drink coffee.
Oh yeah, like just objectively bitter and right. Gross and yeah.
It's ground up cherry pits.
Yeah.
It's not it does not smell great.
Yeah. No, my friends are always on me about it's like, why do you like Diet Pepsi? Like what is it about, or Diet Coke? Like it's without the sweetness, and I'm like, yeah, exactly. You don't get it,
I deserve bitter herbs.
Yes.
In my mouth.
But yeah. So for whatever reason, this alarm, which should be jarring and alarming, does not do that for me or for Evelyn. She looks around and then finds the source under the desk. That's actually when we see the cleaning stuff. I'm realizing now she doesn't press this button. So what exactly? Like in the world of the story, what is that for? Oh,
that is to open that door for sure.
But she doesn't open it
from the outside. No, the person inside of it opens it.
So then why would right?
Well, that's this button is how you get in. There's some other latch to get out.
But I'm saying like when I leave my house, the doorbell doesn't go off.
Oh, why is it buzzing right now?
Yeah, he's leaving. Why is it like who's it warning?
Oh,
or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Us, the audience.
I guess. Okay.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, so you need both an in button and an out button. But yeah, the in button should not blink because the out button is going. But it's like our noise of the gun. Like we need that.
We need it. Yeah. But I was thinking about that. I was like, because it made me think that she pressed it, but then I was like, no, of course she didn't press it because like the guy's going out, right?
Right. She's discovering it.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, so before she can figure out what the hell this is, the wall opens up behind her, and out comes a dominatrix dressed all in black leather, holding a man's tie, the other end of which is attached to Daniel Scheinert? What are you doing here? Yes. Folks, this is another cameo. This time it is Daniel Scheinert, a.k.a. Richard Long, a.k.a. Dick Long, a.k.a. Heath Pegseth. I'm assuming this is him, right?
Yeah.
He's not like using Dick Long's secret dungeon.
That's a whole other movie that I would like to see. Yeah, but yeah, I guess we're going to assume it's Dick Long.
Yeah. And he has come out of this secret room behind the heron and the dog painting. So was he the heron or the dog?
The dog is biting the heron's leg, and the heron is not having a good time. So I think that is Daniel Scheinert is the heron.
Is the heron? Okay.
Yeah, he's getting bit.
Yeah. Except right now he is being led away like a dog, and by this dominatrix, he stops and says to Evelyn, hey, clean up in there, all right? As he takes out his wallet and tosses her some bills, even as he himself is yanked away and the bills flutter to the floor. I'm actually seeing now it's only one bill. It's better be a Benjamin Daniel.
Well, we're going to have kind of an answer depending on that a little bit later as we see more of these bills.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what's interesting to me is this shot and the previous sort of master of Evelyn coming to, we're seeing a lot more of Dick Long's office, his space back there, as the door is left open. So we do see a set of golf clubs, which is like hanging out on the side, which is very fun. And we could see more of the knickknacks and stuff. I thought we would see a raccoon in there, but we don't. We have a little fox and a little bunny and stuff like that, but not a raccoon. But I think we do have another raccoon in our scene. Did you happen to see one?
Oh my gosh.
I think we have found our third raccoon imagery.
Did you catch a raccoon that I did not?
I think so.
Let's see. Okay.
Well, we'll keep an eye on it for it.
Okay.
Point it out. So I think we could see it in this master, but it's not in these little cubby holes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, fox, stupid. Bunny, stupid. Heron, stupid. Dog, stupid. If it was cat and monkey,
yeah.
Great.
Hey, Fox and Bunny, like Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde.
That's right.
In the bonus episode we just did.
I remember bonus episode of Zootopia 2. Starring our friend Kiwi Kwan.
Yes, as Gary DeSnake.
Yeah, become a member.
Yeah. There we go. See, I see how expertly I jumped off of that thing. Yeah. It was like a heron, you might say, or a bunny, actually.
All right, so our $20 bills, though, we have some differences in our script. Again, this sequence is pretty, little tiny differences that sort of add up. So back in the previous universe, before she jumps into this one, so she has she's put her hand sanitizer in her eyes, right? So in our finished movie, she has two things she does to jump. I guess she dances inappropriately and then puts the hand sanitizer in her eyes. The third one in the script that we have remnants of here, but that are not in the cut. Evelyn pulls a wad of $20 bills out and rips them all in half. Bing, green. So she gets one of those. So she has ripped up $20 bills and thrown them on the floor.
That is a weird thing that no one would ever do.
That's right. So we have our district manager now. He throws her a $20 bill as he leaves there.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of rhyming in a way that I don't know what that says about the rules of our universe. Like, not a lot of the other ones just rhyme like that. We've sort of said that we're going into these other multiverse, alternate worlds and then pulling back skills or sometimes pulling back items. But now things are just kind of happening poetically. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So that's not in the cut of the film. So maybe, I don't know if they cut the dollar bill ripping up thing for pacing, which happens a lot, or if it's like, I don't know if we need a third beat there. That probably is what it is. But it also, potentially cuts off this line of questioning. Like, oh, what are we saying? That her ripping up the dollar bills in our universe now lets Daniel Scheinert give her a $20 bill?
Right. So it gives us like a little bit of misinformation about the rules that we don't need.
Right.
Yeah.
So in the script, he comes out. He's called District Manager.
Ooh. bDsM.
He says, clean up in there. And then an extra line, it's going to need extra work today.
Wow, today. I like that.
Right. It also implies there that, he he just expects her to do this. Like he has a relationship with this woman. Like,
and she's been in this room before. She's cleaned up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So he throws Evelyn a $20 bill with a shushing gesture, which we don't have in the cut, and walks out. Janitor Evelyn pops open the cap of a bottle of fancy whiskey and hawks a loogie into it. She smiles, which we don't have in our cut either.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like some of these things, like, you know, it's like, oh, you take the fun out of everything, and then, you know, like spitting into it. Like, I like that they're taking out our heroes being petty.
Right.
You know, it's like we don't need to see it, you know.
The best is in, have you seen Promising Young Woman with Carey Mulligan and Bo Burnham?
No.
They have their kind of meet cute, and they used to be, before the movie has started, they used to be in med school together, and then her friend dies terribly. It's really dark, and she drops out of med school, and then years later they meet at this coffee shop she's working at, and he's like, "Hey, Cassie, I know you from med school. Why are you working at a coffee shop?" And she's like, "That's a really classist, like stupid thing to say, you know?" And he's like, "Oh, that's really dumb and classist." And he's like, "But I really like her," so it's like this meet cute moment, and he says, "You can spin my coffee if you want," and then she does. And then he drinks it, and like that's their rom-com meet cute.
Wow.
And being like, okay, I deserve that, and I will drink your spit.
Wow. Grandma, Grandpa, how did you guys meet again? Like, tell us again.
Right.
Yeah. Huh.
How many? Where have we seen Daniel Scheinert before? Like, we've seen him as a double for Deirdre.
Yes, but I mean, I don't think we were supposed to know.
Right.
Like I think we were supposed to think that was Deirdre's hand. That was Jamie Lee Curtis's hand.
Right.
When it smashes. No, it doesn't even smash through the window. But when it tricks us into thinking that she smashed through the window.
Right. So this one we're supposed to remember and track because we're going to see him later.
Right. We're supposed to be like, we're supposed to like clearly see this guy, and if we know Daniel Scheinert, then we're like, oh my God, it's Daniel Scheinert. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then Daniel Kwan, we have him playing maybe two different characters, as we've said.
So
and
far,
we're not supposed to say like, hey, that's the same guy from Hong Kong.
Right.
But this guy is so distinctive, and this beat is so weird and funny that we're like, okay, when he shows back up again, that's that guy.
That's the guy that was being that was in that secret dungeon. Yeah.
Right.
He's Link.
So she's the fairy, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Right. Hey, listen. Yeah.
Right. Hey, don't speak until I ask you to.
Yeah.
And you will only call me madam or mommy.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to apply this to the straight world. Translate that.
Sure. But yeah, we can also see a little bit into this room before we cut away. It appears to be filled with all sorts of bDsM toys and gags and collars, etc. Yeah, I see a couple of foxtails.
I think that might be a raccoon tail is what I'm arguing.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Oh my gosh.
I think so.
Could be. Yep.
It looks more stripy than a foxtail to me, so that might be another raccoon. And so it's one of the furry, like furry with a capital F tails.
Yeah, little like I don't know why we're dancing around this. The butt plug tails.
You put it in your butt.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it looks like a tail. And then you act like a dog or a fox or a horse or a cat or whatever.
Or a raccoon. I was trying to remember what his name was in this movie. Because you do not act like a ratatouille.
No.
No, you act like a raccoon.
Do they have rat tails? I wonder.
I don't know. They look leathery.
Yeah, no, that would look weird. Yeah.
I had a rat tail when I was a kid. Like the haircut.
The haircut thing. Yeah.
Do you have that?
No, I had.
You're very lucky.
I had I think you know, like as I grew up, I had a ponytail for a while. That was it.
That's much more respectable.
Yeah. Rat tail, ponytail, pigtail. And those are all hairstyles, folks.
Oh, good.
And Evelyn has a ponytail right now.
That's right.
She does. And she's looking at some potential ponytails in the room.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway. There also looks like one of those exercise balls with the little handles on it.
Yeah, that one I'm not dancing around the bush. I don't know what that is in a sexual context.
It looks like something that I've seen at the gym. Like that you like sit on, for your abs or something like that.
Yeah, balance ball.
Yeah. But it has like all these little nodes and
You think you balance on those?
Yes.
I've never seen that. I never thought of that.
I was about to say that it looks like a giant pink like virus because it's all It's got all the little things pointing out.
Yeah, the spikes.
And I was like, wait a minute, no, those must be like handles that I'm seeing from a different angle. No, those aren't handles. Those are phallic nodes. Those are the things that you would sit down on.
guess I'm naive about this. All right, I'm going to Google. I'm on my home computer. Don't worry.
Okay.
Balance ball with dildos on it. Yoga ball with dildo. Amazon.com. All right. I just did not know about that.
Yeah.
A saddle sex chair.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
With Auditor of the Month awards on it.
That's right. Huh. That hadn't occurred to me. This one looks pretty advanced because there's a bunch of them, and there's handles and stuff. All right, there you go, folks.
Yep.
We should put that as an affiliate link in our show notes so that we get a penny or whatever if anyone buys one from us. Yeah, from Amazon.
Yeah, right. With the code BANANA. Get 30% off. Yeah.
Yeah, I literally did not know those existed.
Yep.
All right, cool.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll take 2 and... No. I was trying to do I was like, I wouldn't say that out loud. I never say I'll take 2 when I'm buying something on Amazon otherwise. So I was trying to make the keys like loud. I was typing, but then what is that? Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah, what do you say? Supersize me?
Yep. Is this a gift? Yeah, why not? Gift for myself. No.
It's the gift that keeps on
giving. All right. Okay. Also, yeah, there is some music playing, but I couldn't find what that was. Is this another version of Story of a Girl?
That's what it sounds like to me.
Okay. There we go. Good. I'm glad I brought that up because I was like, I don't know what this is. I might not even say it, but yeah.
It sounds. Let me listen to it one more time, just real quick. There are some words. I think it's a cover where the words have been changed a little bit, but it does sound more like. I mean, Story of a Girl's already poppy, but it sounds much more robust somehow. So yeah, let me listen to it again. It's so the door's open, and so we only hear like a little bit of a snippet of it. So it sounds like Story of a Girl to me. And it sounds like the tone of I absolutely love her when she smiles. But it sounds to me like safe word smile.
I heard the word safe word there too.
Okay, good. So I'm not crazy.
That's what made me stop this thing and wonder about this music. And I looked and I couldn't find anything. And I was like, okay, it must be an iteration. It must be a cover of Story of a Girl, like set to, like you say, it's poppy. It's like this is like a cover you can get down and dirty to, I guess.
Bounce around to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. So I'm not just hearing that like because I'm seeing a bDsM a dungeon. I think
I heard safe word. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. There's something about a safe word in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like safe word smile to me. Like maybe the safe word is the safe word smile or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is a bad safe word.
No. Yeah. That's not good. Yeah. It needs to be something that you would never say even in the fantasy. So it can't be something like no stop because that's. No, I'm serious. Like this is a public service announcement, folks.
Public service announcement.
Yeah. Right. But it can't be like, oh great, yeah, keep it up. That's the worst, most up. Just give a little thumbs up. No, it has to be something like I've heard like people use red.
Okay.
Just a color, like red.
that is brief enough. Yeah, the ones I've heard are like strange and silly enough, chameleon or something like that. That like you would know what that is, right?
Yeah.
And you couldn't like misunderstand that. But
right, there's no way.
That's hard. That's 3 syllables. So
red, boom. Yeah. Yep.
So I would love to hear these covers all together of Story of the
Girl.
Girl.
Full thing, right? Do you think the Daniels might have or Sunlux might have well no, it wouldn't be Sunlux, but like somebody might have like released a full album of all the Story of a Girl covers?
Well, they have it somewhere. I think they've kept it secret because it's an Easter egg.
Yeah.
I want it.
Yes. Same here. Right. But yeah, we cut as Evelyn gets up from the floor and gets a better look into this room. And then we cut again as she seems to like put 2 and 2 together. She makes this face like, huh. And I think we're supposed to glean that that's her realizing, oh, this room and that button will also be in my universe.
Right.
And so, yeah, we cut back to our universe just as Evelyn does. And as she kind of wakes up, for lack of a better word. And we hear Alpha Gong Gong saying, where did she jump? Who is he saying this to?
That
to Waymond,
is a good question, yeah.
Or the people in his ear?
I think in the script it's sort of written like he's saying it to himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, in the cut it feels like he's saying it to Evelyn, which doesn't make sense, right?
Right. Or Waymond in the back, like he thinks that Alpha Waymond is still here. And he has the phone.
Right. That's interesting.
Yeah. Right. But then it was like, oh no, wait, like he's in that room, like talking to like other jumpers and everything. So maybe like he's got his own like Audrey and Peter,
Right.
But yeah, cut back to Evelyn as she says, sorry, Abba. and reaches over across the desk and presses that hidden button underneath. This is a use of the verse jumping power I never considered. Like, just to find out about that button and the room.
Right.
I don't know if we see it used this way again. Can you think of another instance?
Not exactly, but we see her doing a version of it when she learns about like other people's secret, wounds that she's going to cure emotionally. So it's a version of that, of like going into their lives and learning something about them.
Right. So not like stealing any of their skills or anything like that, or stealing a skill of her, Evelyn, from that world. It's just, I don't know, like she pops into the chef's universe and she sees the little raccoon tail under Harry's hat, and it's like, and then later on it's like I'm gonna use that information or save that for later.
Yeah, like doing recon.
Yes. But yeah, we get a quick insert shot of that room opening, and then back to Evelyn, who spies the glass decanter on the desk. I like when people catch sight of something in a movie, you sometimes shoot it as if it's like from the Thing's POV. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. It also gets you right on the eye line, so you can see the actor's face. So eventually when we pull up from the decanter, we're going to see like, okay, that's what she's looking at. Exactly.
Yeah.
Again, we've cut out the idea that Dick Long will have, or she will have spit in this decanter. But here we don't need that at all, right? So maybe we thought like, okay, we got to establish what weapons are in the room, But no, turns out we don't. We just need to, we didn't have to think about this whiskey at all before. Just have a look at it.
Yeah, it may as well be like appearing for the first time now, even though we did see it in a previous one. So like all of the things and the knickknacks like on the desk and all that stuff that was there, it did exist. But we just weren't focusing on it. Well. Other people weren't focusing. We were focusing on it.
Right, exactly. The filmmakers thought, okay, we might need to have a story beat so that we remember that prop, but we don't need that. Yeah.
Yep. And she grabs it and smashes it against Gong Gong's hand holding the gun, knocking the gun out of his hands and knocking him down as well. Just going to point it out because I gotta. Gun falls directly behind the little American flag, which is waving from the force of the blow.
And may ever in peace may she wave.
Yep. I also like how Gong Gong goes down. Like James Hong does a really good job of knocking over some like cups and mugs and making it look like he really got bowled over.
Yeah, I think that's probably not James Hong. We could see. Yeah, I think he could do exactly what you're talking about. But I think he's getting smacked. I think whoever this is has more hair than James Hong. So I don't know if it's a Lee brother or what. But
yeah, watch their hand, folks. Watch it knock over some like extra stuff as on the way down.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And again, our Greek chorus rises. You hear Joy and Waymond utter a shout of surprise, and we cut to see them looking on in shock, even as Evelyn is ushering them into the secret dungeon room, saying, come on, that way. Alpha Gong Gong gets up just in time to see the wall closing.
Yeah, so we are on the floor with the real James Hong, hair very different.
Yes.
And he's getting up as much as he can. Somebody's glasses have been knocked to the floor. I don't know if they're his. And then we see some cut up $20 bills. So that's a remnant of the idea that they did shoot this third beat where Evelyn is doing a third crazy thing to jump. So
yeah,
they did shoot it. So it's 3 half $20 bills, which does not equal $30. It equals 0.
That's true.
They're cut up like this. So yeah. So
it wouldn't even equal $30. 3 half $20 bills.
3 half $20 bills would be $30 if you.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking of the full $20. Never mind. I was going to say 60, but no, you're right.
Oh no, joke math. Yeah, so that's on the floor. So that's our evidence that they did shoot this. That they did shoot the $20 bill thing.
That is amazing. Like so not even that they wrote it in the script and they were like, nah, let's not do that. They actually like there is film footage of it.
Right.
And they didn't even like clean up the set for the next part. Of them. Like there is evidence of that take in this shot.
Right, where they thought this would be like, oh, look, there's the $20 bills that she threw down from before. Like, that makes sense, and that's even fun, right? That we see it, all this mess, all this whiskey decanter, glasses, and $20 bills.
Yeah.
So if we extend our gun equals American flag, smash the floor, glass, broken Andrew Jackson's capitalism.
Oh. Well, I just keep on saying, like, violence happens whenever the flag is in there, to me, because it's like it's gun, it's now like being smashed with the decanter, and so.
Where does money fit? You got to follow the money.
Yeah, it's blood money. That's what it is.
Blood money.
Yeah.
Great. Good.
Yeah. Alpha Gong Gong gets up just in time to see the wall closing. Then we cut and we are in the Alphaverse, and the actual Alpha Gong Gong has this expression like he has just disconnected. I'm not sure where he is. It's not the Winnebago. It's like similar with like all the lights and the wires. Like the Winnebago is the mobile version of whatever room he's in now.
Yeah, in the original script, there we don't see Alpha Gong Gong doing any of this stuff, but Alpha Winona, right, the Alpha Waymond corollary, she does not have a Winnebago. She is in a fixed control room like this.
Okay.
And then we see Jobu come in and kill her in this control room. So it's sort of it looks like kind of like a holdover from that. So.
Yeah. I keep thinking there's someone there with him, like a blurred silhouette. But as we move, it's just like a pillar or something. But we assume he is talking to maybe like his version of Peter and Audrey.
Yeah, we're going to get someone from the side come through.
Yes.
And just like that one person later on will imply like this is a room full of people. But I think if we look at it, it's only 2 people making it look like a full room.
Right. Yeah. And we hear from his headset a small robotic voice saying, "Warning. Mind fractured." And we can see that his little light is red. He says, "Send every jumper with a counterpart in the area." He looks over and he says, "Now!" And the room lights begin flashing. We see people running past him. Like you said, I think it's only 2 people, putting on their own headsets, similar to the one Alpha Waymond had. We get a quick montage of people locking in to our universe as Alpha Gong Gong says, "Once again, the Alphaverse finds itself as the last line of defense against total chaos. Be brave. This Evelyn is as stubborn as the others. She has given us no choice. We must kill her before she becomes another Jobu Topaki." Now that is interesting. This Evelyn is as stubborn as the others. Up to this point, we have been speculating how different this Evelyn is from the previous ones. And there have been moments when both Alpha Waymond and Jobu seem to have recognized, oh, this could be the one, implying that our Evelyn has been behaving differently. But here, Alpha Gong Gong is like, she's just as stubborn as all the others. We got to kill her. So have they all been trying to save Joy and Gong Gong's just been killing all of them? When Alpha Waymond says he's seen her die a 1,000 times in 1,000 different ways, does he mean at Jobu's hands or at Gong Gong's hands?
That's very interesting, right?
Yeah.
Because we've got an idea that Gong Gong is a villain, a bad guy, right? But he's been putting it all on Joy. But now we're going to see he has an army of people, right? We thought, I don't know what we thought, but we might have sort of felt that he and Waymond are in this together, but not that he has a whole, hit squad of people.
Right. I had this feeling that he and Waymond were, because he says sir to him at one point. I had this feeling like he's the head of the Alpha verse jumping operation. And he's just like, I don't know, like that mean boss who likes to do things his way and is, he's breaking a couple of eggs to make an omelet or whatever.
Right.
And so I never questioned when Alpha Waymond first says, like, I saw you, I've seen you die 1,000 times in 1,000 different ways. I never questioned that was, murdered by Jobu.
Right.
But now it's like, if this instance is anything to go by, has she died because of Alpha Waymond's operation led by Alpha Gong Gong?
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, as he's saying this, we see a jogger in our world. This is Kara Marie Chuljian. Hope I'm saying that right. We actually saw her put on the headset in Alpha Gong Gong's headquarters. She sort of stops jogging, and then her jumper counterpart sort of kicks in and takes over.
I love that sequence because we have her just walking. She looks like a normal person, and then she drops like we've seen Alpha Waymond do. But I don't know. I guess we're so used to at this point like Waymond doing that and jumping, in and out. Like when we see now a random person, it feels kind of violent, like taking this person over, like a pod person or something.
Yes, it's. I almost wonder if that's because like we see our main characters as like larger than life and maybe I don't know, more durable.
Right. Yeah.
like we can toss them around a little bit more, but
yeah, that they have agency and that they're heroes in their own world. And I don't know this person.
Yeah.
Maybe she's a hero in her world, but right now she's just jogging with these little weights and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And you see her head, go down and jerk back up, and you're like, oh,
Right.
Yeah.
So I do see that she's a stunt person on Everything Everywhere All at Once. Kara Marie Chuljian. Sorry, Kara Marie. So I do see that, and that she's also so I don't know who she doubled here, But there are some articles that you can find where she was the stunt double for Ana de Armas and Ballerina, which is like in the John Wick universe. So she's a pretty big stunt person now. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she joins a line of people outside the IRS building. They're all shouting and arguing with police and security. One of whom is, hey, Officer Brian. He seems to be talking with a reporter. He looks real beat up. Probably just kind of like explaining or recounting that harrowing event when he got fanny packed.
Well, beyond that, he has, so in our world,
that's right.
He has witnessed all these cops getting killed. And so I like that he's here. It just makes it feel complete. Like, okay, things are still going on there. But think about the reality of this. So he sees, he lets these cops up. He goes up with these cops
to the 10th floor.
To the 10th floor. He points out the Wongs and gets them arrested. They're all murdered with magic. And rather than going down and talking to the SWAT team about it, he goes up to the reporter and is like, dude, bro, I just saw the craziest fucking thing,
Yeah.
Because he's kind of reenacting that with his body language. Like he's making all emotions. Like, and then this happened. Oh,
this guy looked like a Chiquita banana. And then this wrestler lady with dildos. It was nuts.
Right. So he's not cowering in fear. He's not like, in the back trying to convince the SWAT team captain that like there's a magic a witch basically up there.
Right.
Who's going to get this stuff. Two of them, right. He just walked out to the first reporter he sees. Like, this is who I need to talk to right now.
I mean, I'd like to imagine that he communicated with the officers of the law first.
And they're like, oh, yeah, go tell that to the press.
Well, okay, yeah. That's a very good point, yeah.
Right. No, so I like to imagine he's like, well, there's no one around. He's like the ship supervisor of the building security, it seems like.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so he's just like, okay, well, now that the cops I was working with are dead in this terrible way, I could do whatever I want. And what I want to do is go down and get auto-tuned into the news. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, and folks, I love this next bit. Everyone in that line sort of freezes, head goes down, and then heads go down and then back up. And you understand that all of them, both the IRS people on one side of that police tape and the police and the security guards on the other side, again, quote unquote, wake up as their alpha counterparts and begin swarming into the IRS building.
Right. It kind of all happens at once. And then our jogger is the one who actually picks up the police tape. So we might not have noticed that was her before. But so she's kind of continuing on with the left to right movement. And she's kind of the driver of it.
Yes. And I like it. It's like a wave. And you have like the cops further up the path, like kind of like holding their hands out like, no, stop. But then like their heads go down and back up and they join the army. And yes, one of them is Officer Brian. He is back in the building, folks.
Right. And I do like that, yeah, they stop one of the SWAT team officer people, and he's one of the ones who joined. So, like, we see kind of a combination of different, like, competencies if they're going to be, like, warriors. Like, we're going to see later on that they're all competent warriors, like, even if they are, in our world, like, a middle-aged office worker woman.
Right,
you know?
Yes.
But it's like, okay, so we have, just random people on the street, some IRS people who are going back, and then, the security officer, and then the SWAT team officer. So it could be kind of anybody. Yeah. I do want to point out in our script that our jogger is not a random jogger.
Oh.
No. Any guesses who this would be?
Tris Cucker.
It is Tris Cucker. No. We have
Fallowy Massaway.
No. So in Gong Gong's Alpha Universe headquarters, we see slated Jenny, who is Debbie the dog mom. It is Debbie the dog mom who is putting on the headset in Alpha Gong Gong's Alphaverse headquarters, and then we see her jogging. And then she's the one who's sort of leading them in there. So that makes a lot of sense. I imagine that this didn't happen because when you have someone, who is in a small but key role on a film, but and they're a relatively big star like Jenny Slate is. You're working with a really, really tiny availability. So that might not have worked. So if they shift a day or the production's behind by a day, they might lose Jenny Slate, who is very busy and has a whole Marcel the Shell empire and is on all sorts of voiceover stuff. So that might explain why we have someone who is the stunt woman being the the key extra here. Yeah, because she's around. So we have her for the entire contract of the show. As opposed to Jenny Slate, who we only would have, I don't know, for a week or 5 days or what have you.
Yeah. And I mean, like it's almost like I mean, I wonder if she's a stunt person for Jenny Slate, actually.
Oh, that makes sense. That
because they kind of have, they kind of, similar. And it would make sense that Debbie the Dog Mom would be here, but I also see, like, movie logistics why she wouldn't be. But she does show back up again, so it's like, oh yeah, that'd make perfect sense.
Yeah. So then when she does, that's more of a surprise.
Yeah.
Now later when she shows, it's like, oh, look at that, and they have to edit and like re-edit their plan and be like, okay, this is going to be like a total surprise as opposed to just pretending like you've seen this scene with her.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I like that. Let's have that be our next bonus thing, Marcel the Shell.
Oh, it's lovely. Have you seen it yet?
I have. I've seen. I've seen the shorts. I haven't seen the full film.
I have not seen the shorts. I've only seen the full film. So there we go.
Perfect. Okay, that'll be our next thing. That'll be Jenny Slate, which we haven't done yet. So this is good. This was a long coming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I did look in this crowd as best I could for Manila Mel and didn't see him.
I know. It's been forever since we've talked about Manila Mel, and I was missing him. No, I didn't see him.
Mel.
I've watched this a couple of times since, and I don't think he is one of the first jumpers, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah. But I was going to say, I think we're going to see these people, Debbie the Dog Mom, obviously, but also Cara Marie Coolgen, and this SWAT verse jumper, Efka Kvarasages. I'm probably butchering that. I hope I said it right.
That looks right to me. So I'm also seeing him on stunt person wikias and that kind of thing.
Aha. Okay. Yeah. So we got some top tier stunt people here.
Right. Well, that's really interesting. So I mean, like, the Lee brothers obviously are stunt people who are now playing characters, and then we have these people as featured extras. But then also Michiko, right? He's mostly a stunt performer. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. But yeah, folks, our minute ends as we cut back to our family in that secret dungeon. Evelyn does this thing. She sort of looks like she shakes herself out of a daydream, but I think are we supposed to understand that she like saw and heard all of that?
From Gong Gong?
It's because we cut so quickly to it's like become another Joe Butopaki hard cut, and she's like, where was I?
Right.
To me, it feels like she was like privy to that broadcast.
Right. Yeah, it feels like that. Yeah.
Nothing in the story says that is the correct understanding of that.
Right. Absolutely not. Yeah. But it feels like that because we have that information and she's us more than anybody.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, our minute ends as she reaches out and she says, "Joy." All right, so she's reaching out to Joy.
That's quite a reach.
Yeah. In this room, in this kind of like situation where it's quiet and they are alone and they can kind of finally talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah.
Where is she sitting?
I don't.
That's what she said.
But yeah, what did we think of this minute?
Really, really good stuff. Again, I'm really taken by the extras getting, I don't know, mind stolen here. Like that's the part of this minute that I always remember the most.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I love that scene of them crossing the police tape. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because you can't even tell like which one of them is going to be, the one. Maybe you can guess which one. I was guessing, having seen the movie, knowing it was going to happen, and I was kind of wrong.
Yeah. And this time around, viewing it, I sort of couldn't stop myself. I watched like 15 minutes ahead, and I just couldn't tear myself away. I was like, no, I have to get ready for the show. Yeah.
Right. I do that sometimes.
So yeah, lots of good stuff coming up. But yeah, for now, this has been the 71st minute of Every Minute of Everything Everywhere All at Once. I've been Lester Ryan Clark. You can reach me in all the universes as Lester Ryan Clark.
And I've been Keenan Diaz. In your universe, I'm on Letterboxd or Instagram as Howdy Keenan.
Yeah, we got our Facebook listener group, Banana for Scale. That's a community for all of our shows, including this one. It's a private group, but just request to join and you'll be sucked into the banana. If you want more, consider joining us at truestory.fm/join and look for Banana for Scale. That's us. You get bonus episodes of all our shows, access to our Discord, and you get your episodes a week early and ad-free. Pretty cool. Just $5. If you're not sure about that yet, one thing you can do that's absolutely free but would really mean all the universes to us would be to give us a 5-star rating on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you listen to our show. That and sharing the show by word of mouth or on social media is going to help our little podcast grow and find more cool people like you. All right. Time to jump. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that balance ball and I am going to. I'm out of shape, so I need to work on my abs. So I'm gonna turn it around and try to find a surface area that has no Auditor of the Month awards on it.
Right.
And I'm going to work on my abs, which is the weirdest thing you can do on that particular ab ball.
Yeah, that's an expensive, inefficient thing to do. It's probably, you're paying for you're paying for
all that extra rubber. Yeah,
all the extra rubber. Right. Well, good. Well, talking about efficiency and money, I'm going to take these 3 half $20 bills. Now, in the real world, you can send them into the treasury if you have 51% of a dollar bill or more, I believe. So you just have to send them. And then I think that's why, the serial numbers are on opposite corners. So chances are, if it's ripped hamburger style, you have one serial number. If it's ripped hot dog style, you have one serial number, Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm trying to figure out, you've distracted me because now I'm trying to figure out which way is hamburger style and which way is hot dog style.
Oh, you don't do that in teaching K-12 kids?
No. What are we talking about?
Take a piece of paper.
Uh-huh.
So you might say, okay, kids, take a piece of paper and fold it in half.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll get them both ways because the kids won't know, right?
Right, yes.
So if you fold it in the horizontal middle, that is hamburger style. And if you fold it in the vertical middle, it's hot dog style.
Hamburger style and hot dog style, folks. Now you know.
All right. So anyways, I'm not going to do any of that with the dollar bills. That's too normal. That's too normal.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going to take these 3 half $20 bills, these Jacksons, and bury them in this planter in the corner of the office and hope that they become a little money tree.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I like
hope that. At the IRS, money grows on trees.
Yes. We know this. This is fact. All right. Okay, Keenan, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
That our safe word is 5-star review.
It is. It absolutely is. And I think our problem is we haven't been shouting it enough. Because Keenan, we're little sluts.
We're dirty little sluts.
Dirty little sluts.
Dirty little sluts.
We're naughty little raccoons.
Be truthful here. Have you ever, since we started doing the shows, have you stopped making love to someone to tell them to go and leave us a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever they get their podcasts?
Genuinely no. As part of the role play,
right.
I mean, what lower form of degradation is there than begging for a 5-star review? It's not like the ball gag and the raccoon tail aren't enough for me. I need to be begging for them to comment on my podcast. That's what makes me feel like that's like stepping on me. No. All right, folks. Until next time. 1, 2, 3.